think if you really enjoy something, you're passionate about it and you believe in it, then like just stick with it.
Today we're going to be talking about one of my favourite bags.
Me too. Bash leather is quite a smooth leather. It has less of a grain.
Which one is your favourite? If Sabrina was like, you can have one. We said that a year
said
and a
it.
half ago.
We called it.
Yeah, we really did. In my opinion, I would say that Birkin 40 is the best bag in Hermes family to get pre-loved. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Luxury Promise video. I'm here with Grace.
Hi guys,
No one's
nice
seen
to
you yet.
finally meet you all.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So my name's Grace and I'm head of retail at Luxury Promise. I've been at Luxury Promise now for around 4.5 years and super excited about our new space. I know you've been speaking about the space quite a lot on the
How's it feel
channel.
to work in a place that's not like a squash shop?
I feel like it's completely transformed.
I don't know
the
how you
company.
guys worked from there.
Yeah, it was tough, but it was nice because obviously we were all working together, so everything was quite close knit. And now we appreciate, we really appreciate this space. It is so mega.
And I know we're talking about these bags here, but do you know what I think is really interesting? Grace is really young, and you achieved, it's like an interview now, like the story of your life.
It's like a life story.
But you've achieved so much at a young age. You're in a really high position here. What advice do you give to people that want to work in fashion, be young?
If I could be completely honest, I think just work really, really hard. I actually made the decision to work with Sabrina over going to university. So I technically went to like the University of Sabrina, and I felt like I learned so much more. I knew I wanted to go into business. I knew I wanted to have like, a business-driven career, and like Luxury Promise was the best thing for me at the time, and obviously still is. So yeah, I think just work hard. Find a good group of people that you enjoy working with, that you feel like you can absorb, information and that kind of thing, and
a subject that you're passionate about.
Yeah, of course. Like I think fashion. Like obviously, most girls are in love with fashion, and it was at the start. Obviously, we were a very small startup. It was like a very small business at the time, but I really believed in Sabrina and I saw the potential. So I think if you really enjoy something, you're passionate about it, and you believe in it, then just stick with it. Yeah. And
I think that work hard, but you also have to take that leap into doing something.
Yeah,
because some people work hard, but they're not focused on that one thing.
Yeah.
And that's the bit that you got.
This has never been a 9-to-5 job. It's always been some nights we work till 10 o'clock, we work on the weekends, we do live shows every day. It's not the usual standard 9-to-5, and I really do think if you do want to kind of, make a stand in the areas that you want to work in, you do have to put that extra graft in.
Yeah, times have changed now.
Yeah, they have,
So there's some inspiration from someone that's not an old person like me. So
I'm an old soul.
Today, you are actually, Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favourite bags.
Me too.
Oh, did we say? Yeah, we did say what you do here.
So my role at Luxury Promise has kind of developed from creative content into a head of retail role. So my role entails of live shows, I buy stock, I authenticate stock, and I also kind of head up the London retail spaces, plus the international pop-ups we do, and slowly but surely obviously opening New York and heading up New York as well in the US.
I think that's something good to say, because when you go with a startup, you learn so much, because it's a risk, but you learn so much. You're literally sitting next to the CEO in a tiny space, like you do at any startup, and then at the beginning you're doing a bit of everything, aren't you? Whereas now you're doing your role.
Yeah.
But when you do a startup, you have to chip in with everything, whether it's packing a DHL box,
exactly,
or when I was doing the shoots, I had no one to help me, and it's quite impossible to do everything on your own with any area. So you would help me with the shoots, wouldn't you? And you learn a bit how to do the styling, all these shoots, and then you did shoots on your own. Yeah,
definitely evolved from really loving creative content to actually loving more the retail aspect, the online retail, the development, the growing the business globally. That's where I found my real passion was.
I remember a couple of years ago when we sat down, or maybe it was a year ago.
Yeah.
And we were right. What do you want to do?
You were doing
a bit of everything.
Yeah, and I still to this day, I love to do everything, but obviously when you get to a point when the team is big enough, you do have to think, okay, that's definitely my path. But I found it really hard. I was very, I was up for anything. I would do, the buying, the content, this, that, the other, but actually
modelling,
just anything, whatever Sabrina wanted me to do.
At one point, people were asking me if it was yours and Sabrina's, because your face was everywhere.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's nice now. Obviously, we have a bigger team. We've got more faces, and it was nice to kind of grow and really figure out what my journey was with Luxury Promise.
So, see what you want to do. Work really hard.
Yeah.
and it's really good to go with a starter.
Yeah.
Right, let's talk about the bags.
Okay.
So I'll let you introduce them.
Okay, so we're talking about the Birkin 40s today. The two that we have in front of us, they are both actually vintage.
Like mine.
Yes, I honestly love the vintage pieces. I'm a huge fan of wear on the Birkins and the Kellys.
Oh,
like
me
I
too.
love a bit of corner wear.
Mine is so bashed up.
Yeah,
I've seen mine.
Yeah, I love
it.
it.
It's been here for ages, weren't it?
Absolutely love it. So the one I'm holding is in the colour natural, and the leather is vache leather. So vache leather is quite a smooth leather. It has less of a grain. Whereas the one that Claire's wearing is Ardennes leather, and it's in gold. So gold is obviously one of the most, or if the most highly requested classic colours in Hermes.
And we were saying how different the gold looks.
It does, it looks so different, and that's because it's vintage. It's an older style of leather.
Like the box leather, the vintage to the new one,
yeah.
It's different now.
Different leathers take the colours quite differently.
Maybe you know how the vintage box is different to the new one.
So different.
Maybe that is the same, like the gold is tweaked a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Also, you'll see on this one, this has the gold contrast stitching. Both leathers are very, very different in terms of the finish and the appearance. The vache leather is soft, it's smooth, whereas the Ardennes...
It's like a matte box.
It's like a matte box.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Whereas the Ardennes has that kind of Epsom feel. It is known as kind of the vintage Epsom.
Because I love box and Epsom, but I was like saying on my vlog earlier, I was like, is this box, but it's matte?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It is.
So unique.
And I really love this colour. Like
this one suits you.
Like creamy, isn't it? It's got that nice kind of
yeah,
like beige,
creamy.
creamy undertone, which...
Which one is your favourite? If Sabrina was like, you can have one.
This one.
Yeah, me too.
Sabrina!
But I don't know, this one, I do love an Epsom.
Yeah, so do I, yeah.
And this one's creamy as well.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll let you have that one and I'll have this one.
Okay, deal.
They don't look that big. Like, don't be scared by a 40. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on me. I'm 5'6". I'm like average to slightly above average. Grace is 5'11".
Yeah.
I know exactly all of her everything because of how many shoots I've styled her in.
Claire can dress me now.
Yeah. And this looks fine on you.
Yeah. Honestly, like for me, I really used to love the 25, and then I loved the 30, but actually now I would take either a 25 or a 40.
Yeah.
Because the 25 is so nice.
No, I have just bought a Birkin 35, so I don't know what I'm talking
about.
about.
Well, a 35 or a 40,
yeah.
you know, there's not really much difference. I do find the 40's a perfect weekend away bag. It fits so much inside, and also travelling with this is so easy. Like you can fit laptops, books, everything you need.
But what I like about this is so structured. If you did just want to put like a phone on your purse in, it actually still looks good. And it's not that heavy. You don't have to
fill it out.
But we've been talking about the Birkin 40 and the Birkin 35 for what, 2 years now?
I know, we've been saying they're coming back for so long.
And everyone got bored of it, and then everyone else was saying it was coming, and we were like, we said that a year and a half ago.
We called it.
Yeah, we really did, and it's all documented. We really did say it.
Yeah, we did.
But I have been asking Sabrina to get as many of these in as she can because everyone loves my one. It's okay. Got a big trolley coming through. And she hasn't been able to get that many because they are so hard to come by.
Yeah, and I also think they're not as popular in terms of what the sizing that people buy from the stores.
I think people are still...
Yeah, so I think generally there's less in the market, which obviously, in my opinion, from like an investment perspective, the less that's in the market, when the craze comes, the price is just going to like go up so much.
And that's what we always say. We said it with the Mademoiselle and the Jumbo, vintage Jumbo, the 90s one. We said, buy them now, like the price is so good. And it's almost like some people don't believe us, and then not even a year later, they're double the price.
Exactly.
Like mine and yours have gone up 3 times the price because we got ours so early.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is still a very, very good price. And in my opinion, I would say that Birkin 40 is the best bag in Hermes family to get pre-loved. And the reason for that is because they are so expensive new. What would this be new? 12 and a half, 13?
At least, yeah. They've just had another 10% increase in the US, so actually like the prices are
probably like nearer 14 then now. So to spend 14,000 on a new bag, I would rather get a smaller bag in Hermes that will like really shoot up in price investment wise, and then I would like to set, and plus the way that you're going to use a Birkin 40 is like what Grace said, for work, for travel, it's going to get like a little bit bashed up.
This isn't a bag that you kind of carry like
on
this.
The dinner table.
This is a bag to be used and like
used.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's going to kill you if you spend 14k on this bag and you're using it like on the aeroplane or something.
Yeah.
So and then on retail, we'll put up on the screen the prices of these. These are going to be on your show, not tomorrow, the next day, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you do want to buy them, before that, I'm going to put, can I put your email in the,
Yeah.
I'll put her email in the description below, and you can purchase it before her live show. They're going on in 2 days' time.
Yeah.
But these are going to be insane prices. You can still get a really good price compared to retail. Whereas all of the other bags, they're same as retail or more.
Yeah, I think as a rule with Hermes pieces, the smaller they are, obviously the less expensive they are in store, but actually the more they fetch in resale. So if you were to buy a Birkin 40 brand new, you wouldn't get as much in retail if you were to buy a Birkin 25. Whereas with the vintage ones, these are going to be like under 10,000, under retail. You guys have access to them at great prices.
Yeah, so you're still going to get a really good price if you do it pre-loved. So now's the time to buy a Birkin 40. They're so hard to get hold of. These are two of the best colours I've seen. They're really classic. They've got that creamy undertone.
Yeah.
Great leathers, great colours. And if I didn't have my box 40, I definitely would have walked away with these, because every time I come in here, I buy a bag.
It's an unhealthy addiction at this point.
I think me and you are the worst ones.
I'm the worst. Every day I find a new bag I want.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I will leave Grace's email below in case you want to contact her for a bag or you want to buy one of these. But that's our Birkin 40 video, and if you want to see more, watch Grace's live show on the website, right?
On the website, yeah. Friday Super Luxe.
What
it's
time?
at 7 o'clock GMT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See you soon.
Bye.